Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Hi.
Who's this with you?
My mother,
Oh,
Harleen.
Hi.
always protecting the kids, right?
Yeah.
I'm here to keep her out of jail.
Dig deep.
We just happen to have two cells too, so.
Okay. This is a red light violation on North Main Street and Branch Avenue. Have you discussed this with your daughter?
Yes, I have.
You have? And what did she tell you about it?
She doesn't recall the incident
Oh,
and doesn't know where the streets are.
She claims loss of memory. Is that what she does?
I don't know.
No,
You have to ask
the
her.
plate number on here is not my car, so I'm just a little confused about that.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
This is on North Main Street and Branch Avenue. We're going to take a look at it right now. Lisa, let's go. Stop it. Okay, is that your vehicle?
No. So
This,
Now, this is where it gets interesting. The daughter doesn't recall the streets, doesn't remember the incident, and claims the plate isn't even hers. In a normal courtroom, that might sound like an excuse, but notice how calm the judge remains. This is a perfect example of judicial patience. Instead of rushing to judgment, he double-checks the evidence. The tension rises because if the car truly isn't hers, this could be a dealership error. Viewers, what would you do here? Would you feel confident standing in court if your name was tied to a car you didn't even drive?
plate is registered to Performance FH Inc. First Hyundai on Washington Street in North Attleboro.
yes.
Are you familiar with that location?
Yes, I am. I actually bought my car there. My car had a recall. I don't remember the exact date, but they gave me a ride to work.
Oh, you weren't driving the car?
No. And then they ultimately gave, when my car had to wound up staying there for 3 weeks for a safety recall.
Well, what happened here, I suspect, Inspector Quinn, is that the summons went to the dealership, and they gave us her name, saying she was driving the car.
This right here is a textbook moment of administrative mix-up meets courtroom fairness. The judge immediately suspects that the summons went to the dealership, not the driver. And here's why that's important. Under most state laws, the registered owner is responsible for the vehicle's violations. In this case, that's the dealership, not Andrea. So, legally speaking, she's clear. But imagine how many innocent people might pay fines like this without realizing it's a dealership's responsibility. It's moments like these that show how vital transparency and due process really are inside the courtroom.
Your name is not on the summons. The only reason you are here today is because a summons was sent to this car dealership,
Right.
because the car is registered to the car dealership.
Yeah.
Right. They notified us that you were driving the car on that date. So I'm not going to take any action on this, and the summons is going to go back to them.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So I'm not dismissing it. I'm exonerating you based on what the representation you're making before the court, that you weren't driving the car.
Right.
Okay. So it's the dealership's responsibility.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I tell you a little story?
Let me get comfortable.
Thank you. Just tell him.
And there it is. The judge makes the call. He's not dismissing the case. He's exonerating her. That's a key difference. Dismissal means we'll drop it this time, but exoneration means you're completely free of blame. It's a legal clean slate. What's amazing is how human this interaction feels. Laughter, relief, even mutual respect. The court isn't just a place for punishment. Sometimes it's where fairness restores your faith in the system. And watch what happens next. A simple traffic case turns deeply personal, connecting generations in the most unexpected way.
Well, no, it's not going to be 4 hours. I just wanted to tell you that I was born on 95 Tell Street and into my grandmother's home, Anna Minicucci. And your dad used to deliver milk to my grandmother.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to tell you.
And my grandmother, God rest her soul, she always used to say, if you ever go in front of Judge Caprio, please tell him that his dad's nickname was Tupper Toffee.
This is one of those moments that reminds us the courtroom isn't always about conflict. Sometimes it's about connection. As the woman shares her story about the judge's late father, we see genuine emotion unfold. The courtroom laughter fades into heartfelt silence. This isn't staged, it's real. Her grandmother once knew the judge's father, a man remembered not for wealth or power, but for kindness. And when the judge gets emotional, recalling how his father refused to cut off milk deliveries to families with children, you can feel the pride and warmth through the screen.
You know, you made my day, and you've opened an area. I want to explain something to you. My dad was an immigrant. He came from Italy. He came here and he was a fruit peddler.
Right.
And subsequently, he got his big job in life. He became a milkman. And his nickname, as your daughter indicated, was Tuppertoffee. And that's because when he was peddling fruit, one day his face was so frozen that he couldn't order a cup of coffee in a restaurant. And he says, "Give me a cup of toffee," because his face was frozen. So that became his nickname for the rest of his
Right.
life, Tuppertoffee. But the one thing about him delivering milk that everyone talked about is that he was ordered by the company that if people didn't pay their bill for 2 weeks, that he was ordered to stop the milk. And he took a position, he would always tell us, if there are kids in the house, I'm never stopping the milk. And he never did.
He was a good
And
man.
as a matter of fact, he would take money out of his pocket and say to the company, they made a partial payment.
Yeah.
You know?
Aw.
But when there were kids involved, I'm getting emotional about it. He never stopped the
He
milk.
was a wonderful man.
You made my day. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So to recap, Andrea was completely cleared of her red light violation thanks to the judge's fairness and attention to detail. The dealership takes responsibility, and a touching family story reminds us that kindness never expires. This case shows that true justice is equal parts logic and empathy. If you found this courtroom moment as powerful as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life courtroom breakdowns. Every case has a story, and here, justice wasn't just served, it was remembered.